Hello, and welcome to a word of hope for Tuesday, June 23rd, the Tuesday of the 12th week in Ordinary Time. My name is Father Jordan DeGuire, and I'm standing in the chapel of St. Catherine of Siena House in Grand Rapids, Michigan. Today's gospel, I think, raises for us one of those questions that believers have asked from the very first disciples of Jesus all the way to the present day. And that's, who will be saved? Who can be saved? What Jesus says today, it seems to make it seem like not many of us are going to reach salvation. Right? He says, strive to enter through the narrow gate. For the gate is wide and the road broad that leads to destruction. The road that leads to life is narrow, the gate constricted. Those who find it are few. And yet there are other sayings of Jesus we have that make it sound like many, not most, will be saved. He tells us that the Father's will is that no one be lost, that the Father is pleased to give us the kingdom. So which is it? The thing is, we need both kinds of statements. We need to hear both of them and then to hold them in tension in our own lives. But if we only have the statements about how hard it is, how narrow the way is, we might be tempted to despair, to think it's probably not going to be me, to give up. But if we only have the statements about how God is pleased to give us the kingdom, then we might start to get complacent, to think my chances are pretty good, and so I can start to take it for granted, ease up on my efforts. We need both. We need to be reminded that God does desire our salvation, that he gives everything we need for this. And that at the same time, this is going to be the most difficult thing that any of us does, to work out our salvation with fear and trembling. And yet, how do we do that? The gospel today gives us another clue. Because Jesus says, strive to enter through the narrow gate. What is that gate? In the Gospel of John, he tells us, I am the gate, Jesus says. He's the one through whom we enter into eternal life. It's by being conformed to him in his life, his death, his resurrection, that each of us is saved. It's not primarily something we do ourselves, something God does in us. And yet we have to cooperate. We have to deny ourselves, take up our cross, to follow him. Today, the Father is pleased to give you the kingdom, and yet he invites you to enter through the narrow gate. How can you respond to that call?